What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. We're here for yet another day on the battlefield. It looks like we had some great intraday price action today. I'm going to be breaking down the best long and short setups for the S&P 500 today. And if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. Okay, guys, like each and every day, we're going to have our support and resistance drawn up. So I have yesterday's low and high drawn. And then we're going to peek into the overnight to look at establishing our bias as well as any other major levels of support and resistance. Okay, guys. So coming into the morning, we were yet again doing some waterfall action where we were piercing through the low of the Bollinger Bands and having 4 consecutive red candles in a row. Coming right into the open, we had a nice hammer candle established, which was your clue that we had a potential to bounce here for immediate continuation in the upwards direction. And the other thing that I wanted to point out, guys, is if we look at the candle from yesterday, this big green large body candle, we're likely to have a higher high today, okay? So that's what you need to be playing for, a higher high. Use the probabilities and the statistics to support your bias. So with that big candle and with where we are in the overnight, we have an incentive and a higher chance of taking a long play, okay? So another thing I wanted to point out is on the overnight chart, I marked the low of the pre-market as well as the high. And coming into the open, we were right around here. So this low over here, if I were to draw the Fibonacci levels from yesterday's high to low, like so, was exactly the 786 Fibonacci retracement of yesterday's high and low. So a subscriber and a follower on Twitter asked me about this earlier. So when we are in a trending context, we should continue to make higher lows and higher highs. So coming into the open, that's what we thought would happen today. We would make higher lows and we would continue higher. But obviously that didn't happen by the end of the day. But at the open, that's what you should be playing for. That's where the statistics are pointing to. And guys, that's what we do. We play high probability setups, okay? So what were the setups? So like I said, we had this fall into the pre-market low, which was a 786 retracement from yesterday's range, a higher low. We just bracket this candle with a stop loss below the low, and we can easily take that for 2R. Okay, guys? In terms of short, how would you have played it? Well, you have to be patient for the short, but when we push through later on in the day and we can't make a significant higher high, this is a nice double top setup, short below the low, stop below the high, above the high, and another 2R. And the reason, guys, I'm showing you 2R plays is because this is what I normally look for. 2Rs are double your risk. If you risk 400, that's $800. If you risk 500, it's 1,000, so on. Okay? This is all you need from the market every day. You only need to double up. You don't need to play for these plays. This is a news catalyst. This is not reliable. You don't need to sit here and wait for 3, 4, 5R. That's not what's going to come every day. Okay? What's going to come every day? 1.5, 2, you know, keep it going, keep taking your gains, keep a systematic approach happening, and just make some money and walk away. Okay, your focus should not be on making the 5 or 6 or 7R. It should be on consistency, making consistent gains every week and being able to grow your account so that your R will increase. Okay, and I hope that resonates and hits home with you guys, because that's an important lesson today for anyone that's looking for 5, 6, 7, 8R. Guess what? If you're long, that's not going to happen with this crash. And if you're short, you're going to get stopped out as well. And this is what happens a lot of times near the end of the day. It's going to get volatile. Come in the morning, come in the AM, make your 2R, and walk away. Okay? So I hope that resonates with you guys, and I hope that I drove that point home. It's about being consistent for the long run. Okay? One day your account's going to be 100K, 500K, a million, whatever it is. And you're not going to want to take on huge risks. You just want to come each and every day and make consistent profits. Okay, guys? All right. So I also called this out on Twitter earlier today, guys, right over here, long setup, 9:56 a.m. We had the Confluence 786 pre-market low. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow, and we're going to have to look at the overnight to really give us a clue again coming into the next day. Okay, guys? I hope this video was helpful, a bit of a rant, but I want to be honest with you guys. Look for those consistent gains and don't get greedy, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll chat tomorrow.